Hey,
Hi, Dr. Joe. How's it going?
good. How are you?
Good, good, good. How about you?
Very good, thank you.
It's been a long time. How have you been? I hope you've been doing well.
Yeah, very well, very well. It's
Mhm.
been the time of one lease, right? I mean, that's how it works.
Right. No, I think we last connected for your daughter's vehicle, right? It's been what, I guess, two
Yes,
years
we
now.
did. Hmm.
Well, I hope she's enjoying the ride as
Oh
well.
yeah, they love it, and it's a
Wonderful,
great car. Thank you.
wonderful. Well, I'm glad.
And
All
the
right.
transaction went really smooth. Everything was great.
Well, that is the intent with all our transactions, to be honest.
I know.
And of course, emphasis is as you as a, as a very priority client for us. I personally ensure that, we get you the best deal. That is the
Thank
goal.
you.
No stones unturned. And that's what we'll do again. That's what we'll do,
Yep.
do again. So just before I dive deeper into the new
Mhm.
vehicle, quick questions regarding the current lease. Have you spoken with, your Audi financial or anyone as such and kind of
Nobody
anything
contacted
as
me.
such?
No,
Nothing?
I would have expected them
Understood.
to have
Okay.
set
I
up
think
some
there's
kind of meeting for an inspection, but they haven't.
right, right. So I think there's still like almost 5 weeks left on the lease. It
Yep.
typically starts on the last 2 to 3 weeks. So what we'll do as we kind of do the research on this new vehicle, we'll also engage with them and see on the most seamless scenario to get rid of the current vehicle and get into the new one. And also what we'll do is we'll kind of do a timeline switch in such a manner that you don't have two vehicles at a time. Um,
Great.
or if you'd like, we can get both the cars as well, whatever you prefer. So we'll set
So,
things up accordingly.
I have an extra car. So if there's a time where I don't have a vehicle, that's also okay because I have an extra car
Oh,
that I could
okay.
use.
Wonderful. Okay, that is duly noted. All right, I think that gives me good clarity. Moving on to some other relevant information here. What we'll quickly do, I'll not take much time of yours. I know you
It's
must
all
be
right.
busy. It's Monday.
No,
So what
I'm on my
we'll do is
lunch right
we'll
now.
Oh, okay, awesome. So I'll quickly jump into like creating a specific build based on what you prefer in terms of packages and options and all that stuff for the new vehicle,
Mhm.
so that we find the absolutely closest available inventory to your liking, right? So
Yep.
should I go ahead and create a build, or is that something you already created, something like that?
So I started to do that. I mean, I didn't save it or anything. I have a pretty good idea that I want the
Mhm.
M4 with the manual transmission. It could be the base model. I don't need the
Right,
competition model, just something, more conservative in terms of the power. And then,
right,
I like to have the higher end in terms of like what's available in terms of the computer, like the parking uh cameras, and
right.
I like to have that stuff on there. And then
Noted.
in
Okay,
terms of
so
a
I
color,
think
I like
because
the
you've
dark
done
gray.
awesome. We'll go in step by step. So I think you've already done your preliminary research on what you want on the car. Instead
Yeah.
of going to the BMW platform, then I'll just skip that step and just move on to our internal form. And I'll just take a
Okay.
note of all the things you are looking for so that the
Okay.
team can work accordingly, just to ensure that everything is in a blueprint. Let me quickly share my screen so that we both can view. All right, let me know if the screen is visible.
Yeah, I can see it.
It is awesome. So I think
Yep.
I have your email. I'll fill it out later. We're looking for a new one. Timeline, I would say within a month.
Yeah, within a
I
month
think
is fine.
we'll
It could
we'll
even be
take
within
a.
6 weeks.
Okay, I'll just mention by 27th March. I think that's when your lease is expiring, right?
Yeah, 28th March.
I'll just take 27th March then to ensure we get you the
Okay.
car before then. 27 March, year we're looking for a new one, 2026. Open to 2025 perhaps, or just 26?
Open to 2025. Yeah.
Okay. Because there are some deals that may come up for
Right,
a year
exactly. That
older
would be
model.
okay with me.
So BMW M4, and we're looking for which trim within the M4 lineup?
So let me see real quick. I'm actually on the website right now. Sorry, let me give me a second.
If you want, I can also move my screen to the BMW website itself. There's a M4 Coupe, there's a M4 convertible. We're looking
Yeah,
for
there's
coupe or convertible?
yeah, so there's M4 Coupe, Competition Coupe, and then Competition Extra. I think just the M4 Coupe is fine.
Coupe, okay. And within the coupe, I think we're looking for which trim?
You mean
There's
for the color?
competition X Drive, there's competition coupe, there's
No, no,
M4 coupe.
just the coupe, not the competition.
No, I
You see, it says M4 Coupe.
got it. Just the
Yeah,
competition. Just the coupe. Noted.
yeah.
Yep, I see it there. Any particular options, packages, anything as such?
So in terms of color, I like the darker gray. I guess it would be either the skyscraper gray or the David gray. I like the David gray.
Mhm. Yeah, driver tray does look nice.
And then in terms of,
So I
the
just mentioned,
options, yeah, go ahead.
yeah, in terms of the options.
So I like the parking assistance package,
Hmm.
but like the other stuff doesn't matter to me. I don't care about the carbon package or this executive package.
Right.
I really just like the overhead camera parking stuff.
Noted. I think that all comes as a package under the parking assist.
Yeah, I
Um,
figured.
awesome. So all-wheel drive, front-wheel drive, any particular preference for that?
I think they're rear wheel drive, aren't they?
Yeah, they're all rear-wheel drive. Right.
Yeah,
I
because
just mentioned.
I would want a manual transmission.
Oh, okay. Your current one is a automatic, right? It's not a
It is
stick.
automatic, yeah.
Mm.
But my
Well,
truck,
it's time to
the
explore.
truck you got for me, remember when I went to North Carolina? I I still
Yeah, the
have that truck and
PRD
it's
Pro.
manual. Yeah, love that truck. It's great.
Right. Well, that's great. So we're looking for exterior color, Dravid gray. What else? I
Yep.
think what Tanzanite blue does look nice. There's a frozen Portimao blue as well.
So for me, I would either want a black or a gray. So the
Oh,
black
okay.
metallic
Black, the black sapphire.
or one of the darker grays. So the Dravit gray or the skyscraper gray, but not the Brooklyn gray. That's a little too light for me.
Okay. Skyscraper gray or the black. Black, the evergreen.
Yeah.
Noted. And in terms of, I think interior, there's
So
a few
I
options for
like
wheels
just
as well.
I like straight black, but any of these other ones too, the red or the Tartufo, these are all really nice.
So we're
Even the
flexible for the
Fjord blue
interior.
black.
Noted. I just mentioned flexible, so we're we're,
Yeah.
we're going to focus on the lowest possible deal then.
Okay.
Um, apart from all these, any must-haves, must-not-haves, anything in preference, anything you would like to outline?
No, I guess the must-have is just the manual transmission. I mean,
Manual,
that's my whole
yes.
point of getting this car because nobody
Duly
offers
noted.
manual anymore.
But if there is a good explorable deal, let's say across um, a few states away, maybe we could explore
Hmm.
that as well. But we'll start off with a closer proximity.
Yeah.
Uh, we've
But
also,
I
I
want to
think,
say
I'm
one
not
thing.
sure. Sure.
Don't do New York
No
because
New
New
York.
York is a
I will
big
take note.
hassle when you have to transfer the paperwork.
True. And California. I mean, it's a big hassle on
Mm.
the other coast. So
Yeah.
I'll
I so I had a truck that I sold to my brother who lives in New York, and the amount of paperwork
Hmm.
and back and forth we had to do, and this was my own brother.
Right, right. I believe you connected us to one of your brothers as well, Steven, if I'm not
Oh
wrong.
yeah, yeah, it was my other brother Tom I sold it to, but yeah, Steve you did a
Uh,
deal for him as well.
right, right. Awesome. So I have taken a note, no New York purchase, but in terms of the budget, I see that the MSRP of the vehicle is somewhere in the 90 to 95,000 range, if I'm not wrong.
Hmm. Yeah. So that's
Right.
I would
So
think a lease
outdoor,
would probably
it's
be in the 1,200 to 1,500 range.
right. Okay. That's a good starting estimate, but we'll dive deeper on that as we actually connect with dealers, get some more realistic data pointers.
Okay.
I'll just mention here, 1,200 to start with. But of course, our goal has always been that if
I know
1,200 is
you'll
what
get it as
market
low
is
as
offering,
possible.
no more salesmen drama here. All right, so I'll mention lease again. NA.
I would say my upper
Awesome. I
limit in
think I
terms of a
have.
lease payment would be around 14 to 1,500. I'd like to try and keep it below that if possible.
Awesome. I have taken a note of everything that I need on my end. Um, Next to that, I would like to quickly discuss on a few things. Let me just. Awesome. Yeah. So, with regards to the engagements, I believe you are not aware about our white glove concierge service that we recently launched. It's been almost a year since we've launched it. And within this service, what we do is, for all the engagements that are for vehicles that are in the range of 80, 100,000 and north, there's definitely a higher saving that can be expected, right? Um, and we've seen examples of our clients saving as much as $10,000 on the sticker price. And with regards to these vehicles as well, based on our preliminary research we did internally before we hopped on this call, I saw that there is definitely a potential for a lot higher discount. Not that I'm saying that that's not what we usually do, but within the white glove concierge, I'll just quickly take you to the page that we've created. And I'm doing this because I'm aware you wouldn't have been aware about this. So this is something that we launched for all our premium clientele and people who are basically looking for cost savings and convenience. So there's a lot of content, and I'm not going to take you through it because I'm sure you're aware of all our ethos and everything that we do. But there's a few things we do separately within this engagement. Is we when we're negotiating with these specific dealers, we go on a multi-level negotiation strategy within not just negotiating with the salesperson or his manager. We go all tiers, their GSM, their top of the table. And so we've definitely leveraged this experience to get to a higher number in terms of overall spend that the clients end up doing. So that's just the white glove service that we've created for all our high
How
client.
much extra is that?
That's see, the engagement amount is quite high. The general engagement is after all discounts 998. This is 2000, but because you're a returning client and all that stuff, I will speak with Neil and get a discounted invoice for $1,800. But with this 1,800, it's not just that you're paying 1,800 and getting, let's say, 3,500. Our goal is to
Hmm.
give you a 5x of what you invest in us because you're investing
Okay.
in us with trust. Our goal is to ensure that you get 5x. So we aim for 8 to 10,000, but we assure that we will reach 5,000 at a bare minimum.
Okay.
That's where
Hey,
we
I'll
start
do it.
with.
I'll do it. You guys have always been great for me. You don't have to even try and sell it.
Wonderful. And with regards to the engagement as well, we are not going to charge you upfront the entire engagement fee. I'll just break it down into two parts,
It
send you an
No,
invoice
it's
for
okay. You can bill me for the whole thing up front. It's fine.
No, no, no. The way
No,
we
just do it. It's
kind of
fine. Shannon,
wonderful.
listen, you
All
guys have
right.
been doing great for me for a long time. I appreciate it.
Well,
I've
I'm
been
really
using you
glad.
now for 4 years, and every experience has been good. So,
So I'm really glad to hear that. So I'll ask Neil to send you the invoice maybe
okay.
sometime later today or tomorrow,
Yep, I'll
and
do
we
it
will
today.
get
Sure.
started on this
Okay.
details that we've received promptly, and you can expect to hear back in the next 2 days on the
Okay.
findings we gather across.
Perfect.
Wonderful. All right.
Yeah.
I
Thanks
won't
so
take
much. You
much
guys are
time
the
of
best.
yours. You have a great day ahead and welcome
Okay.
on board.
Okay. See ya.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.